Okay, so I took a shower, got ready, and now I'm taking myself out to dinner. I wanted to go to this restaurant that is called Evelyn's Table. However, they do not have any reservation space, so now I'm going to some Mediterranean place. So let's see what it is.
If you haven't watched my last video, this week I'm on a work trip in London. I switched to a new team at work recently, and this trip was really important because I needed to meet some critical partners that I work with in London. I live in New York, so obviously whenever I work with London, the time zone is a pretty big challenge. So my company is very supportive of us flying to those places to meet people in person, to bond, and to unblock ourselves much easier.
Okay, so I had dinner and I read a little bit in the lobby and now I'm going to bed. It's already, I think, 11 p.m. here in London. But I think in California, what is it? -8. I can't even. It's 3. So it's 3 p.m. in California. It's 6 p.m. in New York and it's 11 here. I'm trying to sleep. I have meetings starting 10 a.m. tomorrow. From 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I have to be in the office. So I have to be really awake for whatever is happening tomorrow. Let's see.
That was my first day, so I was still pretty jet lagged and I was trying to force myself to go to bed. And spoiler alert, I didn't sleep well.
The next day.
Oh my god. There's a huge spider. I think I made a new friend. Literally, look at my hand. Do I call the lobby people? Do I tell them to remove it? It's moving, it's moving, it's moving. Where are you going? Don't go to my clothes. Paul? Not today. Okay, I put the spider in the glass.
Hi, good morning. I'm so sorry to bother you this early. I found a huge spider in my room and I caught it under a glass, and I'll be going to the gym now. If you could send someone to get rid of the spider under the glass, it's right behind the door.
The poor guy. I hope he can deal with the spider, and when I come back, Paul is gone. So it turns out I'm the only crazy person here. So let's do some work here. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we'll see. Okay, the run is done. Now we're going to do some Pilates. Okay, back from the gym. Now I have to take a shower because I need to go to the office soon.
Before I went to work, I needed to get some breakfast and I decided to have breakfast at the hotel. I did not get disappointed. I got an avocado toast. I was really craving some eggs. And the hotel that I'm staying at, the London edition, is just perfect. If you follow me long enough, you know I love walking, so I decided to walk to the office, which was a 20 minutes walk, I believe. And at the office, this is what my coworkers brought in. Unfortunately, as you know, I'm not allowed to film anything in the office, so here's the view from the office. So I'm on my way to meet a friend after work for a drink, and this is the walk there. It literally feels like a small town, but I'm in the middle of London.
Another day,
Another morning of me waking up at 4:30 a.m. even though I went to bed at 12:30 a.m. I don't know what's happening with my body this time. Usually when I go home to Germany, I just sleep in until 10 a.m. and that's about it. And this time I just wake up at 5 a.m. I don't know what's happening. However, today my first meeting starts at 10, same as yesterday. And I have a work happy hour after work, so I think I'll be busy until probably 9 p.m. And I don't think I'll get a chance to see London much. So I think I'll just use this time now to walk around the city, because why not? So let's go. It is too early to do this. My plan is to wait for that coffee shop that I found that has matcha to open up. So I'll go there, buy matcha, and then walk over to Big Ben, like at the river, and then walk back from there. I think it should be an hour, so let's see. It is walk time. So before I'm going on my walk, I obviously need a little breakfast. So I'm trying to find a croissant from a local bakery that's around my hotel. So when I started walking around in London, I really realized how much I miss Europe. Obviously, I love New York, and New York is a great city to live in, but it doesn't have that European charm. Whenever I visit Europe for a short period of time, I really feel like, oh man, maybe I should move back and call it a day in New York. But then whenever I come back to New York, I realize, no, actually you like the US too. So I'm always a bit torn and honestly don't know where life takes me at this point. However, would I move to London? Probably not, because I don't think I can live with the London weather. So I made it past Big Ben and now I am walking towards Buckingham Palace. I haven't been there in years, and there are so many people here that are just commuting to work. I feel like everyone here is actually going to the office, not like in New York, and it's refreshing. I have made it to Buckingham Palace, and there are so many people here because it's sunny in London for some reason. Usually it's rainy here and very cloudy, but today it's very sunny. And they still have everything going on from the coronation over there. So I think there were lots of people here when this happened. Obviously I can't film in the office, so here's me working in my hotel room while I'm telling you why I switched to a new team. I've been at the same company for over 7 years, and this is the 4th team that I'm working on. On my most recent team, I only spent 1 year and 3 months, I believe, but I realized it's not that great of a fit for me and what I'm looking for in my career right now. So I decided to see what's out there at the company and found a team that I'm actually really excited about. In previous teams, most work that I did was very product focused. And I honestly always wanted to dive into infra more, so this team is perfect for that, because this team is product infra, actually really infrastructure heavy, and I'm going to learn a ton, I'm sure. I think the problems that you have on an infrastructure team are just very different than the problems you have on a product team. The biggest difference that I see so far is the focus on security, integrity, and also performance. Obviously, when you're a product engineer, you also need to make sure that your software is performant, but on an infrastructure team, that's one of the key priorities. You can't mess this up. And honestly, I've been learning so much since I joined that team. And for my last day, I have a bunch of one-on-ones with people, because the last 2 days we had group sessions. So there were people that organized meetings where lots of people were joining, but today I'm catching up with people in person, one-on-one. So it's a bit less stressful for me. I look so tired. Also, it's been a week since I got this and it's still strong. I think this is my finger is fading a little bit, but I think this is gonna follow me for a couple of weeks, I guess. But it's pretty. Also, this is the fit today. I thought, why not do all white, because the spring is coming. Back to the switching teams topic. I switched teams before, both as a software engineer and now as an engineering manager. And a key priority when you're an engineering manager is to form trust with people early on. Even though you're new to the team, you don't know any of the engineers that you're working with, you don't know their strengths. So it's a fine balance initially, trying to onboard and trying to push something forward. If you're thinking about switching companies or switching teams, there's a really good book for it, which is called The First 90 Days. It basically tells you what you should and shouldn't do in the first 90 days of a new work environment, and I'm happy to film a video on it if there is interest, so let me know in the comments below. I'm ready to go out. I'm going to dinner with a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a while, and we're going to drinks, dinner, and more drinks. And this is what I'm wearing. I love this dress, but I rarely wear it because I don't go out that much. But whenever I wear it, I just feel like, wow, this is so pretty. I need to wear it more. So, ciao. It is the weekend. It is the last night for me in London, and I'm having dinner with my friends. But spoiler alert, what happens on the next day is so crazy. You're going to see a few snippets, but honestly, you do not want to miss this next week. It's going to be crazy. About 30 minutes ago, the pilot announced that we're not going to New York anymore. Okay, I think it's 2 a.m. now. This whole day is so dramatic.